If you've learned anything about me over the years, you know I'm different. And I'm different in more ways than one. So today's going to be a little bit different, and I'm going to have an assistant, my very own Vanna White, in the person of Tim, is going to come and assist me for a bit here. But today, being the first Sunday in Lent, the scripture comes from the temptation of Christ after his 40-day fasting in the wilderness. So that's where we're at today with this. And not to be too blowing my own horn or not, but this is going to be kind of a bit of a skit for a while. And I'm playing God. So, believe me, I have no illusions about my greatness, but I was the one who wrote it. Tim, if you would go ahead and come on. I was the one that wrote it, so I was the one who got the part. Anyway, so here we are. This is God's home theater. Abraham and Elijah, come on in. Always good to see you. Then again, I always do see you. But anyway, come on in. Jeremiah's going to join us soon. No, I didn't ask him. I just know he's coming over. Weeping and wailing again. I'll tell you what, I never thought I'd see anybody as filled with self-pity as you are, Elijah. Oh, boo-hoo. I'm the only prophet who's ever been faithful to you. I'm all alone. Nobody loves me. Everybody hates me. I'm going to go eat worms. I don't know what that was all about, but okay, fine. Anyway, he's going to show up at some point. Now, I want to show you my latest acquisition. Now, isn't this a beauty? Big, flat screen, HD TV, smart TV. I get it all, this baby, let me tell you. Now, of course, when I say I'm the only one that can really say I see it all on this baby. But anyway, when I've got to tell you, here it is. We're talking 1,056 inches of flat screen TV. When you watch LeBron close up making a layup, you can practically count the pores on his face. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. But we're not here to watch LeBron. We're here to watch the kid. Okay, by Earth standards, he's a man nearly 30, but this bit is very important. He's just about over with that 40-day fast thing in the desert. So Lucifer is just about ready to start his temptation. Let's watch. He shoots.
If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become bread.
You can't write this stuff. No, I'm not talking in the abstract. I've read your writings. You can't write this stuff, but I can. Jesus blocks.
Man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God.
Yeah, yes. Good block, JC. No, I didn't tell him to say that. He came up with that on his own. Look at this now. Now watch this. He's on top of the temple. That staging was my idea, by the way. Shh. Satan's going to talk again.
If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, He will command His angels concerning you, and with their hands they will lift you up, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone.
Okay, boy. Come on, boy. Let's get it. Go ahead.
Once again, it is written, You are not to put the Lord your God to the test.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Scripture for scripture. I'm telling you, I love this kid. I love this kid. He never fails. He never, ever fails. Now, here comes number 3. Now, let's see if 3's the charm for Satan. Now, look at that view. Look at that view. That seems like maybe Lucifer's keeping up with some technology, too. I thought I'd not do that. Sorry. Anyway, look at all of that. All the kingdoms of the whole world going right in front of my whole life.
I will give you all these things if you throw yourself to the ground and worship me.
Ooh, that's a biggie. That's a biggie. Now, bets on how he does? Oh, come on, Antioch. I didn't realize I had made such cheap profits. Oh, yes, okay, same odds, 7-1. If you win, I'll return it to you 7-4. Okay, ball's in Jesus' hands now. He shoots.
Go away, Satan, for it is written, you are to worship the Lord your God and serve only him.
And he scores! The crowd goes wild. Everybody's up on their feet. LeBron should be so good. The crowd is yelling, yay, yay, yay. It's wonderful. Oh, fellas. Pay up, come on. Let's pay up. Yeah, you're right, I'm not serious. It was kind of rigged anyway. I do know my son now. But I want to show something to you. Now, this is pretty serious stuff. We're gonna change the channel. This is my remote. But we're going to 2019 Earth. One of my children is about to send a Facebook message to a gay child of mine. Pray for her. Because if she does what she wants, it's not going to be good. Okay. There's the message. Don't do it, Betty. Don't do it. I know you think it's right, but don't do it, don't do it. Don't send that message to Frank. He's mine. He's not yours. You might disagree with me, and that's okay. I can handle disagreement. But I can't handle hate. I won't handle hate. And when my name is used to hate somebody I love, I really can't stand it. So don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You did it. Look at him. He's heartbroken. Evasive action, Aleph 1. The usual. I want 10,000 angels surrounding him right now, and I mean now. Guard him, hold him, give him peace. Help him remember that those words didn't come from Betty, but from the pit of hell. Remind him how much I love him and always have, and always will. Now for Betty. Evasive action, bet 2. The usual. Surround her, touch her heart, show her how she has hurt another child of God. Help her to realize that just because she made this mistake doesn't mean I don't love her anymore. I do love her. Always have. Always will. Thank you very much. Now, first thing, let's talk about the title. Heaven's closer to TV. And I realize God doesn't need closer to TV, but it's a vehicle. You see, God is watching us. Just like a security guard in a building, they have all those TVs with all the different views that the security cameras are giving. God is always watching all of us. He doesn't need 1,056 inches of screen to do it, but with picture in picture, that could be kind of nice. But anyway, he's always there. He's always loving us. He watches us effortlessly, and he watches us with love. No matter what we do, no matter who we hurt, how we react, it doesn't stop him from loving us. Unconditionally loving us is not, it's not in spite of anything. It's not because of anything. It's not even because of what we can become later on. God simply loves us. Period. End of sentence. End of story. Then there's the temptation. And now in every temptation, we're given a choice. We can choose to do the right thing or we can choose to do the wrong thing. And God doesn't mandate what choice we make. He gives us free will. He lets us make the mistakes that we make. And I gotta say, for my part, I have really made some real doozies in my time, that's for sure. Now, I'm not sure how anyone can truly live a life without regret. Have you heard people say that? You know, I've lived my life the way I wanted to, no regrets. Well, I don't know how you can do that. And maybe some people can, but I know I keep thinking sometimes of everybody I've hurt. Every time I've said the wrong thing. And sometimes it seems like I can remember absolutely every one of those times. But God, who does remember every one of those times, still loves me. And I have to get back to that. If I don't go back to God's love, then that's when trouble for me really starts. And then Frank and Betty. Now this actually happened. A very dear friend of mine from about 30 years ago sent me a Facebook message and went up one side of me and down the other because I came. And I tried to talk to her. She was not listening. And so I had to end the conversation. Now, after that conversation, I could have just decided I'm going to write her off and get that. I'll never have to see her again. Anyway, she lives in Denver, and I'm never going to go to Denver again. Well, I'm sure, so boom, we're done. I can't do that. I pray for her every day. That was my temptation to do the right thing. God still loves her. I still love her. And of course, Betty, her temptation was honest. She could have listened to me. She could have not sent the Facebook message. She could have gone, I mean, we haven't seen each other for almost 30 years. She could have gotten to know me better. She could have done a myriad of different things. And I have never once, not even my mom and dad, I have never once asked anybody to accept my sexual orientation. Because we all have free will. We all have our own truths. And for some people, being gay is not a good thing. But for her, it was the ultimate in betrayal. You know, sometimes people will say to you, she didn't start this way, but I've heard a lot of people will walk up to somebody, you know, we church people, we really like to do this. First of all, we have our own language. Okay? After church, in many of the Baptist churches that I attended, after the evening service, you know, there's always a group of people that decided they wanted to go out to eat. Well, you know, basically they just want to go pay out. Well, they didn't say they wanted to go pay out. They just said, let's have some fellowship. Okay, fine. And then another one is, they'll come up to you and they'll say, I want to tell you this in love. Now, when I hear somebody tell me that, I know it's not good news time, let me tell you. It's never good news that shows up when somebody says, I'm going to tell you this. It's always bad news, which makes me wonder, if the next thing that you're going to do to me is love me, why do you have to warn me about it? Okay, this doesn't make sense. Love doesn't hurt. It should never hurt. And you should never have to warn somebody that the next thing you're going to do is love them. Now, I want to say David, I love that arrangement of our piece today. Beautiful. And the choir, you did such a good job with the chimes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I do have the theological bone to pick with that song. And that is the fact that Jesus walked the lonesome valley alone. Did he? Did God really? Did Jesus actually walk that wilderness 40 days fasting and that temptation with Satan? Did he really do that by himself? Was nobody there to comfort him, to be with him, to support him? I just don't think that's a true statement. God was with him. God was always with him. I know on the cross he said, Eloi, lama sabachthani. My God, why have you forsaken me? That's the inward feelings that came out. But even in that moment, did God really abandon his only son? That's not the way God works. God does not abandon us at our weakest. He helps us, he gathers us, he keeps us, he watches us, and he gets us through. Doesn't take us around, doesn't take us over or under. He takes us through, and we're all the better for it. So, in all of our temptations, no matter what they may be, is it a temptation to do right? Is it a temptation to do wrong? Is it a temptation to hurt somebody? Is it a temptation to be hurt by somebody? Is it a temptation to offend somebody or to be offended, to love or to hate? In all of those things, we're just not alone. All of heaven's resources are with us. And God always loves us. Always has. Always will. So for our hymn of reflection today, let's rise in the Spirit and stand as you're able.